going on, everybody? It's your boy TK. You set it off again with another video for you guys. This one right here is based off of opinion, I guess response as far as for Jstar, INTG Kickz, JD Paint, and sorry if I said your name wrong, and also DJHes. First, excuse me for it being just a blacked out video. I'm looking for on this one for people to just to listen than to sit here and look at anything else other than just listening to my personal opinion on this. One thing that I think a lot of people are falling to realize is basically on the fact that they talk about, oh, you know, you want to change the game, but there's certain things that you can't do, which that's the first step in thinking negative is the wrong thing to do. It is possible. Yes, YouTube is a small community as far as sneakerheads go, but you know there's other ways to reach out to people, and that's one thing that we do have is the internet. You know, I know JD did touch up on that a little bit, but that's where you're first, you know, misleading in the wrong direction. Because, for example, when INTG Kickz first came out with the video, I included the link into my video that I did, even though I don't have a lot of subscribers. Honestly, I probably got like 31 subscribers on my channel because I don't do it as often as other people, don't have as much the time to be able to do it. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is, though. For basically DJHes to say that, you know, it's such a small community that there's nothing that can be done, well, you know, that's one step forward than, you know, what it was before for everything else. So when you sit here and you really think about it, like I said, you touch base with the internet. Those videos can be posted on other sneaker sites, on people's Facebook pages. You can put it on your own personal Facebook page. Then you're going to have other people that's, you know, they're going to open their eyes to it. Reach out to other sneakerheads that, you know, may not have it. Post comments on like sneakerwatch.com and add the video, or just simply talking about it and put it out there. It's all about advertisement. Like, for example, one person I could say, you know, did his own thing. Like, for example, the rapper Drake. You know what I'm saying? He built his own career off of himself. He did everything from his own mixtape that, you know, like, for example, he says, you know, my mixtape came out and it sounded like an album. You know what I'm saying? He one of those rappers talking about, I'm 25, Tony sitting on 25 mil. Not that I necessarily agree with that, because I'm sure he's not doing it that big right now, not yet. You know what I mean? But he did his thing on coming up on his own. And people fail to realize is everything, you can have anything you want, just as well as people talking about, oh, I want to be rich, you know, I want this money, I want this shoe. Sometimes it comes with patience, it comes with hard work. It's all about how bad you want it. If you know, you want this to change, well, you need to take the time and the opportunity yourself to be able to change it. So on the topic for INTG Kickz, where he did that video, I agree to what he was saying, but yeah, he was wrong for saying fuck this person, fuck that person. But you know what I think a lot of people didn't catch on is I think he kind of got aggravated, because when he was reaching out to Jstar and he was looking at the video and expecting, you know, Jstar to do kind of like a response bit that this is what's going to happen. You know, these are people in the YouTube channel and community that are what you consider your leaders. DJ, as well as you have like DJ Dells that's also on here. He has unbelievably, you know, a bunch of subscribers. Like, I went down and I looked at everybody's page. For example, DJ has 7,107 subscribers. JD has 823. Jstar has 845 subscribers. That's a number. That's something that can go for a change. I mean, how many people do you think are really sneakerheads out there in this world? You know how many people that look at me and tell me that I'm crazy for buying all the shoes that I have? I mean, out of all the friends that I have, you know, I have maybe 2 or 3 that's kind of like on the same level that I am. And that's not really that many. So, I mean, but when you're looking at these numbers and you're looking at the subscribers, you know, this makes a valid point that these are people, yeah, they could be, you know, maybe Jstar has all these subscribers that they have, but at the same time, you know, 845, that's a good number. That's a good, you know, amount of people looking at these videos. Now you start to look into how many people actually viewing the videos. Maybe not everybody is viewing them as much as they could be. You know what I mean? And I'm sure some of those subscribers can also be just, you know, regular people that just, you know, being trolls or whatnot, but I'm saying that's still something. That's something forward to what you're looking for and looking into this change. Until you decide, you know, you want to take that step forward and change this game. I mean, you can reach out to these new young kids. They're looking at these videos. A lot of these younger kids are the ones that are usually watching them. You know what I'm saying? Looking for answers saying, you know, should I buy this shoe? Should I buy that shoe? We'll guide them in the right direction, teach them, mold them. These younger kids, that's all they are. Like, you know, I've seen Hess made a comment about most of these people are like sheep, you know, depending on what you tell them is how they are. Well, that's part of like when you're going to school and you're sitting at the desk. That's what the teacher is doing every day of your life, giving you this information, feeding you all this, telling you what you need to do in life. And as far as your decision, what you make, yes, that's your decision at the end of the day. But be that influence. Even if it helps, if you talk to 10 people and it helps one person, well, that's one more person that's on the right track, that's on the right direction. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. Instead of focusing on, you know what I mean, like going back and forth on this, not saying that anybody is, but let's, like they said, let's bring each other together. Let's have conversations. Let's do a three-way phone call and do a video. One person has it on video and everybody's talking, and you know, you can do things that way. And let's have real discussions. And let's see what we can expect from people as far as being able to change it. But like I said, there's ways to reach out and to go further into this world. I said, you know, like for example, when DJHes, he had his friend, you know, which God bless him. I mean, such a strong man to be able to, you know, do what he's doing. And he's doing, you know, people talking about donations and stuff like that. I mean, that's a small step. Like, this guy didn't have that before, but you took the time and you took the effort to be able to do this, and there was something accomplished from that. Even if it was $500, $3, $4, that was more than what this guy had previously. You know, you didn't have to do that, but you took the time to be able to do it. And as you said, you didn't even know this guy that well. He was kind of more like an associate. Like, you've seen him, you hung out with him and stuff like that, but he's not like one of your best friends. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, you know, if I am saying this wrong, but I'm just going off of what I can remember. I am bad about that as far as that goes. But like I said, if you want this change, then push for it. Don't think that we're limited to be able to do what we can do, because there's a lot of options out there, and there's a lot of things that can come up from this. And I'm looking for change in the sense of, you know, for it to be coming down on less prices. I want these shoes. I like these shoes. I'm not a Jordan collector either only. Like, I like everything. Like New Balance, you go Asics, whatever you want to call it, Adidas, Reeboks. I like all different types of shoes. That's just the type of person that I am. You know what I mean? Everybody has their thing, you know, but you can't sit here and say that nothing's possible. I actually went down and I talked to one of the guys at Nike.com. I spent probably a good 30, 35 minutes just talking with the guy, talking to him about the Patchwork 7s that are supposed to be releasing. After sitting the conversation, I asked the guy, I said, you know, who are the people to reach out to if I wanted to write a letter and talk about their product and their materials and how things have changed and how small little details, like, for example, on the Olympic 7s, I've seen the videos on, like, I just got mine in, I didn't even get to break them out the box yet, and they're saying that the plastic tips on them just look like shit, which, I mean, that little bit of detail brought out the shoe. It made that shoe completely different from the other ones, because not a lot of the other Jordans have that, and there's only the select few that do have that tips on them just like that. But when you start to take that away, now you're looking at the shoe and you're like, you know, wow, this is hot, but it's not as hot as the 2004 release, or, you know, the original release that came out on those. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's different things that a sneakerhead that pays attention to the shoes can see the difference and what they're looking for in these shoes. So, I mean, you know, with that note, I'm going to take a step forward into this, and I'm going to take the time to write a letter. I'm looking to reach out to DJHes, Jumpman Bostic, Jstar, JD, and I want to be able to come together on this and to be able to send out a letter from each one of us, all you know, these pages, for us to state our own opinions and to basically see if we can reach out and push out to them. This is a step that I'm willing to take. My only problem is in this time is basically being able to take the time to do it, because I'm so busy in my life, and that's the reason why you guys haven't seen a vid. But I have been talking for a while. I'm going to go ahead and review this video, then I'm probably going to submit it tonight. If everything works out great, hopefully y'all will get your responses. I definitely would like comments on this and to reach out to everybody else. I hope this helps as far as being able to change in the goal that we're looking for. So I appreciate y'all taking the time today to listen to the video. Again, I apologize for it being blacked out, but like I said, I wanted it to be more of a listen to type of thing than to, you know, kind of, I guess, hear it in your head than it is to, like, visualize me talking to you. All right, you guys, I'm out. Y'all take care. One.